What is up, vinyl community? It's Craig. How we doing? Hey, I'm just hanging out Saturday night, listening to some music, playing some Kiss right now, watching videos, watching you guys out there in the vinyl community, and ran across a thread from about a week ago. I thought, well, shit, that'll be easy. I'm gonna jump right on it. Having a few drinks. My wife bought these weird things called Night Strike. It's a hydration type of drink like Gatorade with booze in it. So 5% alcohol by volume. Not bad. I mean, it's no beer or, Jägermeister, but it'll do. Kind of tastes, this one's lemon lime. It's like a lemon Gatorade, but it'll give you a buzz if you drink enough of them. All right, so I saw this thread and I thought, shit, that'll be easy. I'm gonna jump right on it. No problem. So it's from George G's Room of Rock, and he wants 10 albums that scream metal. And I thought, hell, that'll be easy. Most of my collection's mostly metal anyway, so so George, he did this about 7 days ago or so. So I'm just trying to catch up. Haven't had much time to watch, so thought I'd jump on it. 10 albums that scream metal. Basically, the front cover says this is a metal album or whatever. So here we go. Black Sabbath, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. I always felt this album was one of the coolest covers of all the Sabbath albums. That skull with the bed and the woman laying on it and stuff. I mean, if this doesn't scream like this is heavy metal, I don't know what does right there. There we go, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. So, all right, another one, debut album from Slipknot. These guys, you see that and you think, okay, this is metal. And let's face it, when Slipknot first came out, we'd never heard anything like it. And this album screams metal and is metal through and through. The debut album from Slipknot, self-titled, those 9 guys definitely scream metal, that's for sure. There's another one, I don't know if it necessarily screams metal, but it definitely is metal. Pantera's Vulgar Display of Power. The guy getting punched in the jaw. That's pretty metal if you ask me right there. So, Pantera's Vulgar Display of Power. Alright, now we're going to get more, what would you call, more of the idea of, shit, I can't even think of the words I want to describe. Bad YouTuber, right? More classic idea, I guess you'd say, of metal, even though this is a brand new record from this year. Kitty Fire. Woman standing on top of a volcano with the flames and everything else. This album definitely screams metal, and this is a great record, man. If you're into this, if you think of Kitty as the new metal band from the early 2000s, this is more of a thrashy style. Very cool record right there. Next up, Testament, Dark Roots of Earth. You got this mountain god, and you got people down below worshiping that. You see that. If you don't know who Testament is, and you see this, you know this is a heavy metal record just by the front cover. It definitely screams metal. Slayer, Repentless, last studio album from Slayer. You've got, some sort of like Jesus type head, the Slayer logo, the flames, the little demon sitting over here to the side. That's definitely a metal record right there for sure. All right, next up, Municipal Waste, Electrified Brain. A guitar exploding through a skull. If that's not metal, I don't know what is, right? So there we go, metal, right? All right, this one is a throwback to the 80s, and this album's front cover always screamed heavy metal to me. You got the hammer with the blood, and the way it glows and everything. Kill 'Em All. I mean, this album screams metal for sure. Next up, Exodus Persona Non Grata. You get a nice three-headed winged demon with all these like zombie-looking undead crawling up and around it. That's definitely an album that screams metal right there. This is a killer record too, by the way. And I'm gonna finish off, like I said yesterday, with the greatest thrash band of all time, Megadeth. Peace sells, but who's buying? You got Vic sitting there with the world destroyed behind him. It's the UN building. It's all on fire and been destroyed by nuclear weapons. So, yeah, I always loved this cover. Back in my heyday when I was a young teenager with my battle jacket, this was the back of my battle jacket. My patch, my back patch was the cover of this album right here. So it was slightly different. It had the nuclear explosion in the background, but you know, still had the Megadeth logo, and it had Vic over here, and then there was like a nuclear bomb going off. That was the back patch on my vinyl, on my Levi jacket when I was 16 years old. So, all right, that's it. So go check out George G's Room of Rock. That's what it is. Yeah, he's cool. If you like metal and stuff, he's definitely a cool channel to go watch. I'll put a link down below. All right, thanks again for putting up with me for another night, Saturday night. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you all later, man. Have a good one.